the Masters, when it all came down to it, there wasn't an intense finish, unless you thought we were going to see Scottie Scheffler miss 5 straight little bunnies. But he finally did put the pellet in the cup, and now he's got a green jacket, and I can't get enough of his story. And his story is one that we're all learning because he's won a major championship, but the guy didn't have a win on his professional ledger. Didn't have a dub. I mean, the Ryder Cup, that he was surprise selection for last year. Part of the reason why the Americans won that is in part due to his terrific putting. His short game, his whole game is just impressive. But the guy didn't have a win coming into this year, and flash back to 2.5 months from now, 1st of February. I know we talked about how March was a crazy month in the NFL, right? But the spring, the winter and spring here for Scottie Scheffler, no wins. He now has 4, including a green jacket.
So crazy.
And it's just, to me, I can't get up. This is why we watch sports, and why we watch sports is because, the 4 famous words, you just never know. You just never know. And that's why the NFL is so immensely popular, because you just never know any given Sunday, any given year now. I mean, 1 year ago at this time, the Cincinnati Bengals, we weren't talking about them as a Super Bowl contender, let alone a Super Bowl participant, and one that I believe has a chance to go back again this year. The NFL is you never know. And golf, I guess, is you never know on any given tournament. But this year, guy's the world number 1 now. And he was the world's number 12 coming into the year. You put together enough wins, enough championships, enough can do. Certainly in a game that is so dependent on the diamond in between your temples. It's truly unbelievable. You can. Anybody, you just can. And I understand, he went to the University of Texas, and there's enough people who go there and are very successful professional golfers, and he had the opportunity, but opportunity meeting moment is something that I find so impressive to watch. And I was nervous for him at the outset of Sunday. I was nervous for him at the end of Sunday. Certainly Rory McIlroy, one of your favorites, Chris, going on a heck of a run, 7 under 64, including a hole-out sandy birdie on 18 to put a little bit of pressure on. But once the echoes, you always hear about the roars and the echoes of Augusta National, reached Scheffler on 14, and he fires a dart over the stick and draws it right back to next to the hole, and he drains that putt. I mean, Scheffler parring 13 with an opportunity to birdie that par 5, just as McIlroy holed out to make it a 3-stroke situation. And then Scheffler goes birdie to basically say that'll wrap it up, and gave those 2 strokes back on 18 when it didn't matter.
Yeah, didn't matter.
Loved it. Enjoyed it. And as always, I wanted to go play golf when it was all over.
Absolutely. Yeah, the rest you mentioned it. The drama was there at the beginning of the day. The drama was there. Cameron Smith starts birdie, Scheffler bogey. Suddenly it's 9-8. -9, -8 going into 3. And you thought, uh-oh, here we go. Is Scheffler going to, is the moment going to be too big? And then he has that miraculous chip in from off the green for birdie. And then Smith bogeys, and then all of a sudden you're like, okay, it's a more comfortable cushion. But the first hour or so yesterday, you weren't sure which way it was going to go for him.
I just, again, like I said, I love it when you never know and you learn who people are and you watch them play at Augusta National. On a beautiful Sunday after Saturday was frigid, was one of those days like I would never want to play golf on that. And the only way I would play golf is if, you're at Augusta National. I'll bundle up and get out there. So there was that going on. Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.